I hear you're looking for a job with Fozbear.
Oh god. Hey guys, Ella here. So it's almost Halloween and I thought I would do kind of a scary video. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. I was thinking and I figured what's scarier than reverse Twilight. So I downloaded the book and I thought that I would do a reading of it. Now this book is technically called Life and Death, and if you don't know what it is, I will explain. It is the 10th anniversary release of Twilight that comes with a gender-swapped version of Twilight, written by the author themselves. In the whole, this is maybe a cool idea to take your own work and get to play with it and change the universe a bit. But it's Twilight, so it's obviously gonna get mocked mercilessly, and I am no different. If you say you've never had a Twilight phase, you are either A, lying, or B, a straight heterosexual male, or you are just an outlier, because I think everyone at some point in their life, whether you're old or young, had a Twilight phase. That's not to say that straight boys couldn't. I've definitely met straight boys who did. I'm not gender stereotyping, unlike this book. Now, I haven't read anything from this book except the preface, in which Stephanie explains why she wrote this book. Other than that, everything that I'm reading is as brand new to me as it is to you guys. I've obviously seen excerpts on Twitter and things, but other than that, everything's new. But from what I've read online, this book did essentially nothing in terms of gender stereotypes. It just reinforced them, which was not Stephanie Meyer's goal. So I'm not sure what happened. But either way, I'm here for hilarity and not for a lecture on gender politics. Without further ado, let's read Twilight. Now, I obviously am not going to read the whole book to you guys, but I'm just gonna jump between random pages and try and find something that I can comment on. Like I said, I haven't read this, so it's all new to me. I'm just guessing. There's also supposedly a twist ending, and I'm not sure what that means, so I guess we'll find out. Interestingly enough, it seems that Stephanie has swapped every character's gender except for Bella's parents. Bella, who is now Buford. So I didn't relate well to people my age. Maybe the truth was that I didn't relate well to people, period. Even my mother, who I was closest to of anyone on the planet, never really understood me. That's just being 17. I know that this isn't necessarily different from the original, which I haven't read in a really, really long time, and I'm not going to for this. I guess that was always sort of a staple of Bella too, was she was so different from people her age, but she was just 17. That's just being 17. The last girl was smaller, with hair somewhere between red and brown, but different than either. Kind of metallic somehow, a bronzy color. Auburn. Is that actually a thing with guys? Do you not know colors at all? Auburn. The word you're looking for is auburn. It's a hair color. It's used all the time. It's auburn. Auburn. His straight gold hair was wound into a bun on the back of his head, but there was nothing feminine about it. Somehow it made him look even more like a man. I got nothing. Rosalie's gender-swapped name is Royal Hale. Let that sink in. Royal Hale. Royal Hale sounds like a character you'd meet in the Kim Kardashian game. Royal Hale sounds like the name of a new E! Entertainment TV show. Royal Hale sounds like the person you avoid in the parking lot. Okay, so I've gone ahead and skipped to the end, and apparently what the big change in ending is that Beau immediately becomes a vampire. I don't know why, and I'm not going back far enough to find out. But apparently in this book, immediately Beau becomes a vampire. Whether Edith did it or someone else did it, I'm not sure. I have so many questions, just so many questions. Does this negate their future child? Clearly they can't have a child if they're both vampires. How does it... so many questions. Well, never gonna get them answered anyway. There was an afterword by Stephanie Meyer in which she explained some things. I didn't read the whole thing, but there will not be another in this series. It's very much up to the reader, according to her. I don't think I'll read the whole book. I don't have it in me. But if you guys want to, I'm sure you can find it on Amazon or at your local bookstore. Like I said, it was the 10th anniversary edition of Twilight. From what I've seen, it came in a double book with Twilight in the back, so you can compare. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have another video coming up next week that's Halloween themed. My sister and I are going to be carving pumpkins. We also did a challenge this week on her channel. It's youtube.com/undailyvlogs, and I will put a link to it in the description, as well as an annotation that will lead you to that video specifically. We did the 7-second challenge. It was lots of fun, and we embarrassed ourselves, and it was great. We had a good time. So make sure you check that out. Give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and I will see you next week. Bye, guys. Okay, what? Cow. Dog. Roof. Mating call is